Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alan B. Charity with A Rare Reflection. And today, I know you see this sweat all over me. It's because I've been at the gym working out, getting my body in shape, because we got to have the mind, the body, and the spirit together, okay? Now, today, I made a tutorial about boxing, which is really a part of my self-defense package. It's my whole boxing is just one part of understanding self-defense. It's going to teach you about footwork and your hands, how to put them together and work them together. But the reason I'm teaching you guys this is because what are our roles as a man? As a man, we're here to protect, to provide, and to lead. Okay, so you as a man, your woman needs to have the confidence that she's safe with you. So if something happens, you can't be like, oh, we gotta call someone. You gotta be the person. You gotta be the hero. You gotta be the guy. Okay, if you want her to look up to you, okay, if you want her to look up to the guy you called, then that's how it's gonna be. All right, now let's talk about some real factors and key points here, because a lot of people, everybody's not physical. Let's talk about the reality. Let's confront some things. Everybody's not physical. Everybody's not blessed physically. Everybody doesn't have the same physical attributes and abilities, okay? But we all have a mind, and we can all learn and acquire skills. Okay? Self-defense is a skill, and it's based around knowledge. And if you have knowledge that someone that has talent doesn't have, you can beat them. I've been beat before by people who had more skill than me, even though I was more talented than them. Okay? And that's what made me go and acquire these skills. Because I was like, wow, how did they beat me? They had more skills than me. They were more willing than me to learn at the time. All right? So today, we're going to be learning about the fundamentals of boxing and boxing footwork, and also some basic punching combinations, all right, and some basic principles of how the mechanics of punches work. The reason that I want to teach you guys this is just because this is what I know that people will go to first, is how to punch somebody, how to fight. And this is when people think of fighting, they think of this. So I go to where I start. I'm going to meet you where you are. I know you want to learn about this, so let me teach you about it, okay? The next thing we're going to do is learn how to actually just defend ourselves. But first, we're going to learn about what I know you want to know about, which is how to throw them things, all right? So I'm going to be teaching you guys some fundamentals of boxing in these next few video series. I'm also going to mix in maybe some martial arts, stuff in there, and we'll see. We'll get busy, all right? All right, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Here in my apartment, the workout center. Thank goodness we got this thing. I don't got to go nowhere to work out. But so let's start with our fundamentals of boxing, guys. So let's talk about learning how to fight. Number one. Because the reason why you want to learn how to fight is self-defense, usually. So this is learning how to fight and understanding how to just take care of yourself, understanding how to defend yourself is going to give you a level of confidence, all right? It's going to give you a level of confidence that people that don't know how to defend themselves do not have. All right, so let me break down a principle that I teach when I'm teaching self-defense. Number one, victims of circumstances attract predators. When you know how to take care of yourself, when you're aware of your surroundings, when you're aware, period, you don't attract people that are predatory because they're looking for victims. They're looking for easy targets. When you're not an easy target and you look like you can handle yourself, a lot of times those situations don't even come your way. So a lot of times when I'm teaching people self-defense, the stuff that I'm teaching them, they don't even ever have to use it because they know it. The confidence that they exude allows them to avoid those situations. All right, now let's get into some principles of fighting and boxing. Number one, it all starts with your feet and it goes up to your hips, okay? These are the principles, the fundamental principles, all right? Now, when I'm stepping around, I never want to take a full step, okay? And I don't want to cross my feet. I don't want to say ever because there's some techniques that I use where I do cross my feet, but in general, you don't want to cross your feet, because if you cross your feet, you can get tripped up and you can get taken out of balance or taken out. All right? So whenever I'm moving, the first thing I want to do is I want to take these half steps. Okay? Those half steps allow me to keep my balance and move around, but not be susceptible to getting hit like when I take these full steps. You see what I'm saying? These full steps are awkward. You just take these half steps, positions you, boom, then you learn how to start moving and pivoting. All right, so you see how I just bounced a little bit? Now I just took a very quick half step. Boom, boom, that's all I'm really doing. Taking a real fast half step. it just looks fat. It just looks like I'm bouncing around, but I'm taking a quick half step, okay? All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the punch in with the half step. So, now the power comes from the ground, it's just like electricity. So when my foot touches the ground, my fist touches the target, not before. So, boom, boom. Okay? Now this is a proper fighting stance. Right here, my foot is back here like this or this. And then I want you to see how I got it like this so I can push off of it. It's not just like this because I can't really get a lot of power until I'm angled like that, okay? So here's my stance. And from here, boom, I can launch this punch. So let's put it all together. Boom, 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 boom. Now that's a power jab because you're moving forward. The weight of your body is coming in the surface area of your fist. Boom, power jab. Boom, moving forward, exploding right at the end. All right, let's give it a try. For this next lesson, I'm going to talk about hook punches, all right? So, because I'm a mixed martial artist, I'm not just a boxer, so the hook punches are thrown in different ways depending on the circumstance. Now, a mixed martial artist is usually going to throw he's going to throw it like this because the gloves are smaller, and we need to land with those two top knuckles. So he's going to throw it like this. So he's going to boom, boom. A boxer is usually going to throw the hook like this. Boom, boom. Now notice, I'm not just here and just coming straight here. You can, but when you give yourself some space, boom, you open it up, boom. You have way more space to create more power. So from here, you're gonna have a nice short hook, but from here, boom, you're gonna create more power. Now I'm gonna show you how it looks on the bag as well, okay? But I'm here, boom, 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 coming out to the side. Boom, 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 create space. Boom, boom, boom. Now look at this, boom, 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 boom. Not enough power. Boom, boom, boom! All of my weight. It's like when I was moving out, I was using his body to carry me as I was impacting him. Pow! You see what I'm saying? Pow! Now he's moving. Same thing with the body. I don't just want to go here. I want to boom, boom, a recoil. I don't just want to hit him in his body, okay? I want to dragon whips his tail. You see? So boom. 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 All right. Let's go All right, guys, I want you to check out the way I'm throwing these punches. All right, now I'm gonna show you these short hooks, how these little ones go, but then I'm gonna show you those long ones, so where I create all that space and get that recoil in there and generate all that power. Let me get some space. Short. Space. Some space. See how I recoil? It's like a machine. Watch. Next, I'm gonna show it to you in slow motion. Check it out. All right, guys, check this out. Pay attention. This is in slow motion. Look at the mechanics of my body. Copy that. Just copy it. Just look at it and copy it. Now, let me tell you a secret that I learned when I was teaching in California. Don't think about it. Look at it and then visualize it and then go there, okay? When I tell people to do that, they immediately learn. So don't think about every little piece of it. You know, learn it first, okay? First practice it, okay? But when you're trying to execute it, don't think about doing every little piece of it. Know it and then let your body do it, okay? You can't think or it won't happen.
It hits all by itself.
You have to allow your body to refine it, and that's why you have to practice, because every time you do it, your body's recording it, okay? And it's refining it, and it's getting better at it, so at some point, you won't have to think about any movement of it at all. You just think about what you want to happen, and your body's like, what do you want? You want that? Pow! It just does it. Pow! Pow! You don't even got to think about it. It just does it exactly right. Like when I throw this overhand, boom! That's boom, boom! It just does it. It knows exactly where you want to be, but it's repetition. All right? Let's get to it.